This is when the Lakers had Kobe and Shaq. Okay, this is like the championship Lakers. So, I'm gonna get there at 3 o'clock, and I wanna make sure I make 400 made shots before I go back into the room, and then I sit in the sauna and I get ready for the game. So, get in the car, get to the gym, get there, and as I'm walking onto the court, who do I see? I see Kobe Bryant, already working out. And I'm like, okay, it's kind of cool. It's Kobe. What's up, Kobe, And, so I put my sneakers on, and you ever get lost in what you do where you end up, wait, it's been an hour and a half? I'm here, I'm in it. So once I set my foot across that line, I started working out. And so I worked out for a good hour and a half. And when I came off, after I was done, I sat down, and of course I still hear the ball bouncing. I look down, I'm like, this guy's still working out. He was working out, it looks like he was in a dead sweat when I got here. And he's still going. And it's not like his moves are nonchalant or lazy. He's doing game moves, I sit there and I unlace my shoes. I'm like, let me see how long this goes. So I sit out there and watch, 25 minutes. And he got done. I said, okay, I think I've seen enough. Go play, come back, get in the sauna, get ready for the game. That game, he drops 40 on us, okay? And after the game is over, I'm like, I have to ask this guy. I have to understand, why he works like that. Right. So after the games, I'm like, hey, Kobe, why were you in the gym for so long? He's like, because I saw you come
in. I was not Kobe. Kobe was something else. He was the guy, like I said, when we're in the club, that motherfucker's in the gym. You know what I mean? And that's what separated him from a whole lot of dudes, even myself.
I guarded Kobe in the garden. I can't remember how much he had, but I knew I had multiple steals against him. To where in the game, in my head, all I'm thinking of is when I have this conversation with my brother after the game, how I'm gonna tell him how I stole the ball from Kobe, how I stripped Kobe before he was gonna take a shot, how I drove by Kobe and got a dunk. I'm thinking about all these things in my head. I'm like, Sogi, the fourth quarter started.
Wait, you were already celebrating?
Not celebrating.
In your head, though, you were already
in my head, I'm just thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just thinking, gee, I was having that out of body experience.
Let me appreciate. This is amazing.
We in the garden, they going crazy. I got my player editions on. I just stole that thing from Kobe. You know what I mean? Linsanity was going on.
Wait, was this the Friday night game in the garden, the Linsanity game?
It might have been.
The one.
No, it wasn't that.
Because Kobe went for 34 that night.
This on his way.
And he went off in the fourth quarter.
This is what I was saying.
Okay.
Fourth quarter started. And Kobe said you had a great game. But I'm looking like, bro,
another quarter.
I swear I looked at the clock but I'm looking like, it's 12 minutes. What you talking about? What was that? You know what I'm saying? You ain't said nothing the whole game. I've been talking shit. I done stole the ball. I'm hyped as hell. It's Kobe Bryant. He ain't said not one word to me. Great game, young fella. No.
The stories, I remember at USA Basketball, first practice, he was he looked like, I don't want to say old, but he looked like, I was like, man, am I seeing the end? It's like he's starting to decline. I didn't tell anybody that. I would never say that out loud. But I was just thinking that in my head, because he just wasn't moving, as well as he was. He's missing a lot of shots. Middle of summer, so whatever. But then I found out he'd gone on a 40-mile bike ride at 11 p.m. that night. Got in at 2 a.m. and then he was in the weight room when I got down there at 7:30. So, it was funny to me, very fitting to me. That was in my head. I was too scared to say it to anybody else, but I was like, man, am I seeing the decline? I was like, oh no, he's just worked out for 40 hours straight.
We were in the Olympics, right? And this is when I knew Kobe was a monster, though. You hear about it, but you really, if you don't see it, you really, really don't know. And so we get into a city, one of the cities very late, and immediately we all go to the gym. All my guys, it's Melo, it's B, it's Bron, it's Kobe. We all go to the gym, we all get our work in. It's real late. And so after we get done getting our work in, me and my guys, we say, hey, let's meet for breakfast in the morning. If you can't sleep, whoever first one wake up, hit us up, we're gonna go eat. And so We do that. We probably get like 3 hours of sleep. You can't sleep much when you're traveling across the world, you know, like we were traveling. And we probably get like 3 hours of sleep, and we wake up, we go down to where the food is. And as we walk it down, you know, slubbing with sleep in our eyes, Kobe Bryant is sitting there with ice on his knees already, right? So we walk up to Kobe, we like, Kobe, what's up? And he was like, yeah, man, I just finished the workout, and I'm about to go do another one. And at that moment, I was like, wait, hold on. We just worked out about 3 hours ago. You know what I mean? And like, you've done another workout and you about to go do another one. That's when I was like, okay, I got to get my stuff together. I got to get my shit together, because this dude right here is on a whole different level than even I'm on. And I'm supposed to be great, right? So that's the kind of person he was. And that's how he drove me. You know what I mean? Like this little stuff like that. I went back and said, okay, that means I got to work hard and I got to do.
What started that back and forth though?
It was like a testing day for Kobe to test like Jeremy Lin, test me, and test like Wesley Johnson and other guys. So like from the start, he was killing Jeremy Lin. Like I guess he wanted Jeremy Lin to be something he wasn't, but he was killing from the start of the practice. I don't know why he got here, why is he here? He had one good year talking crazy, like, but during the practice, I'm up here like, Jeremy Lin, come on, man. You can't go out like this. You ain't going out like this. Not today. I'm getting mad like, Jeremy Lin, come on, man. Kobe, y'all soft like Sherman. Oh, I can't even get better practicing with y'all.
And he would do it to just see which of these guys he could be in that foxhole.
We got blew out in Portland.
We was getting blew out in Portland. So everybody, Kobe's in the locker room just waiting for everybody to come in. And you know everybody down there got Kobe's on the team, so
Yeah.
we come in.
And he came in the locker room and he was like, from now on out, every time down the court, I touch the ball. Y'all gonna learn what it's like to play with Kobe Bean fucking Bryant.
How y'all gonna wear these shoes and y'all soft? That ain't what we do here in LA. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. He tells everybody to take their shoes off, their Kobe's off. I'm like, what?
Okay.
Oh, this motherfucker serious.
Dead ass serious.
Like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, what's wrong with you? Nah, take them off. Take them off.
And so Nick Young, playful ass, we shower and shit, we come back.
And y'all did?
And we took them off.
Did y'all throw them in the middle of like the...
In the middle of the foul, like foul law, he just started grabbing people's shoes and just throwing them. He threw them all in the trash.
Oh,
and
wow.
He's like, y'all don't deserve these.
We shower and shit, we come back. Nick walk in the locker room, talking about, y'all better throw that motherfucker the ball, or there's gonna be some shit around here.
Straight
so, like, Nick never took anything serious, though.
Which y'all start coming with? Yeah, come back in LeBrons and stuff like that.
What'd y'all say? Did anyone?
Like, I ain't gonna wear those anyway.
Yeah.
But we had just got the shit kicked out of us, and Kobe wasn't going for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I just think mentally, like, he meant that shit.
Oh, The Real World.
Yes.
That used to be on MTV.
Yeah.
Kobe was a rookie.
Arn was my agent as well, and I was the elder statesman of the firm. And Arn called me up and was like, you know, do you mind talking to this young kid and show him what the NBA is all about and how to conduct yourself? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll talk to this kid.
We were set to play a game of basketball versus the real world cast. It was shot in Hollywood, and all I remember is Gail continuing to say to me, look, when you guys get there, you're going to get there before the cast of Real World. All Kobe wants to do is play you one-on-one. He just wants to play you one-on-one, one-on-one, one-on-one. I'm like, look, I'm 10 years in. This is 96, 97 year, that summer. So he had 1 year in. So I'm 10 years in. I'm not going to play this young cat one-on-one. I'm like, all right, I'll play a soft game of one-on-one versus him, but our focus should be going against the real world cast. So we get there, and we're playing soft one-on-one, and, you know, I'm doing my step-back jumper. I know you've alluded to this before. And he's like, how do you do that move? And I kind of show him because I was trying to take things from him as well. He had this killer crossover. I'm like, wow, how do you do that? So we're exchanging our go-to moves.
Well, a conversation turned into text messages and phone calls every day. Because, like you said, he was gathering information.
We reached the Bulls in the conference finals, and he was like, so what was it like going to get Jordan?
He wanted to be bigger than life. And at that time, that person bigger than life, and still is Michael Jordan. And I didn't have a very strong relationship with MJ. But Kobe wanted to know what was all the intricate talking and trash talking and moves that were going on between MJ and I.
What did you do? Like, what were your game plans? What was this? I was like, man, that black cat, there was no answer for him, man. We tried this, we tried that. That black cat was doing this and that.
And I'm thinking to myself, what does this kid want to know about all this MJ talk for? There's only one black cat, because I referred to call Michael Jordan or Jordan. I always called him the black cat. It's like the black cat was, we were doing this, and I'm talking to Kobe. And I'm like, Kobe. He's like, you know what?
Like, you know what? Well, you better get ready for the caramel cat because he's coming. So before the Black Mamba, his nickname was the Caramel Cat.